Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of Rocket City Weather Fest with the third and last weather briefing of this year's event. My name is Adam Weiner, and I am one of the co-chairs as well as the technical lead for this year's event, and I'm also a first-year master's student here studying atmospheric science at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. And I'm joined by 2 student meteorologists.
Hi, I'm Ava Michelle. I'm a second-year undergraduate student at UAH.
Hi, my name is Sydney Rao. I am a first-year student meteorologist here at UAH.
And these 2 student meteorologists here are going to present today's weather briefing. So I'll let Sydney take it away.
All right. As you may have seen this morning, a similar start to yesterday, the sky was partly cloudy with the presence of scattered mid-level stratus clouds that are shown to increasingly sneak in from the eastern low pressure system that is stuck around the coasts of Florida currently and as the day goes on. Because this low pressure is present, an input of moisture from the east-southeast, so through a process called moisture advection, has been bringing saturation in above the dry air at the surface in order to offer some variable cloud cover. And furthermore, as you can see on this map, it's important to note again that as of this morning, the dry air still remains present across the region within the lower levels at the surface. And this means that even with the additional clouds, the air will still continue to be pleasant. To note, through a skew-T graph, this expectation of partial cloud cover can be seen on this graph here, which you will see again at 3 p.m. today, when we will launch our third weather balloon this weekend to produce a graph such as this. As the day goes on, the dew point and temperature here meet in this small area above the surface at about 4,000 to 7,000 feet to show that there is a fairly persistent layer of clouds spotted in our skies. And as long as these clouds persist, this is where you'll find a layer of clouds at about the same height. One thing we can conclude from all these models overall is that the sun was dominating the sky this morning, and as the clouds limit our sunlight as of right now, there will be mixed clouds and sun later on. Nonetheless, we will still get just as beautiful spring weather as we had yesterday, and I highly encourage all of you to get outside.
Right, with the variable cloud and sky cover today, our maximum temperature for the day will be between 62 and 66 degrees, as shown by our NBM provided by the National Weather Service, and stays around the highs of 50s and the lows of 60s throughout the day. Therefore, our temperatures will be similar to the trends shown yesterday and continue the spring weather. If you look at our surface data provided by our very own swirl surface measurements, you can see current up-to-date temperatures throughout the day. When moving into humidity, our areas of green are showing us that our humidity for the day is somewhat pleasant, unlike areas of the darker green where the low pressure is being shown on the graph and in Georgia. This shows our difference in dew point and temperature ranging around 20 degrees, which provides the humidity for the day. Furthermore, we are expected for it to not be sticky, humid day and having drier air with some saturation to provide the cloud cover, like Sydney said, which will bring us this pleasant, slightly warm day. Also, using the surface analysis chart provided, with this high pressure system being to the northeast of us, pushing our air and wind flow, and the low pressure to the southeast of us, we will have an east-southeasterly flow being pushed and stabilized around 5 to 10 knots throughout the day, as seen on pivotal weather through wind barbs around our southeastern region of the United States. Our swirl data also shows that our current wind direction and speed for our area being 2.7 miles per hour, and showing that east-southeasterly flow shown before with the wind barbs over our southeastern continental United States. Lastly, the current maximum for wind gusts being 15.1 miles per hour for the day, we are expected to have a generally light winds, which will not affect the real field too much when you step outside. All in all, the swirl surface data found here can further point out the trending weather patterns so far are similar to yesterday during Sunday morning, where we have a variable cloudiness but slightly sunny skies throughout our day.
All righty, thank you both for the weather briefing, and that'll conclude it. That is it for our weather briefing for today, and this is the last one for Rocket City Weather Fest. We thank you all for joining us, and as a reminder, there will be a weather balloon launch starting at 3 p.m. today, and you can join us for that on the Facebook page for Rocket City Weather Fest. Other than that, thank you for joining us, and take care.